So this big hefty package came in the mail, addressed to my brother, and I wanted to film myself opening it because I don't know what's inside, and it could be exciting. See, he is away right now in Ohio doing a temporary job working for Cedar Point because they're doing their 150-year anniversary, doing parades and stuff, and my brother's like a semi-pro skater, like jet set radio style skating. Obviously there really isn't much of a profession to be had in that sport. You know, even your best in the world, I think, still need a part-time job doing something else. But he's very skilled, so he got hired on as part of their trick show, their parade, and whatever you know, show type stuff that they do. And while he's gone, he does what he normally does, which is snipe deals on eBay. Similar to like Pete Doerr's technique, where it's newly listed, buy it nows, snag the deals before anybody else sees it, kind of stuff. But he's got a technique that blows the doors off of guys like Pete Doerr, amateurs that don't know how to do it with speed. So this is something he sniped on eBay. We'll see if it's something that I'm into. See if it was just a value-based buy. You know, maybe it was $20 for a bunch of broken handhelds or something. That's not very interesting. But I don't know, when I feel this kind of heft to it, could be a lot of Dave kind of games in here. So I'm gonna document it. Also, a little intangible perk of documenting this kind of stuff is, what if it's just a bunch of books, a bunch of bricks, scammer seller, you know? It's like, hey, I got proof of what was in here. You see GameCube. Oh, baby. Alright, so I'm not crazy about GameCube personally, but I can't not recognize that it's top tier, high demand stuff. This is a Wii console, I believe. Yes, it is. Components. Always a good sign when there's amateur packaging job like this. It's a good tell that it was probably, well, it goes without saying, it was an amateur seller. I'll bet if I were to ask Eric what he paid, it's going to be a much lower number than what it's all worth. Oh, Jesus. What is going on here? Again, nothing like spicy. I've been doing this for almost 20 years now, buying and selling games. So, the number of times I've had all these titles, you know, it's like the interesting niche stuff that, this to me is the most interesting piece in here. But there's no denying the hotness here. You know? Good Lord. You can feel some of them don't have manual, like one of the two Sunshines, feeling lightweight. There's Manny in here. In case you find just the discs, here are the cases anyway. Okay. So either this seller, this is a common thing, either the seller reneged on a few after his item got sniped super quick. That's always a tell as a new seller, like, why did my item sell in 30 seconds? And sometimes they'll do this. It happens pretty often actually, where they try to cancel on you by being like, ooh, this, it turns out the games weren't inside this and that game, and it'll be the pricey ones, you know. But oftentimes it's still worth being like, that's okay, just send me the case and manual anyways, that's fine. And just, you know, eat the few that he's gonna pull from the lot. Still take the lot. That may have happened, this may have been sincere, this may have been honest, you know. He may have truly made a mistake, and there's no diss in here, but here's some empties. Of course these come in handy. You could always use a melee case and manual for when you get yourself a disc only. Throw it in there, CIB it up. Nice, Manny's in there. It's one where it kind of sucks without a manual, you know. Sucks more than Melee or Double Dash without a manual. Manuals don't really matter in some of those titles, but Zelda collectors, you kind of want your manual in that one. Got a Wave Bird. Let's see if the receiver's in here. I like these. I think most people do. It's an easy thing to like and appreciate. Pretty cool. Wii Sports with dog hairs stuck to the sticker. Typical condition. I can actually use these discs. I have an empty of RE4, manual and case. So that comes in handy. Nice. Maybe not so nice. Soul Cali 2. Alright. Here they come. Oh. Turd. Oh, baby. Is XD gonna be in here? My mind is blown by current GameCube prices on some of these million seller Pokemon XD type games. Oh. Oh. Oh, so fuck. Oh. Oh. Oh, I think it's got the Manny. Oh. That's like as important as the manual. So often missing. Like, this is one where I'd encourage him to like hold off, or at least like pull that insert, sell this thing CIB, you know, with the kind of rough manual, resurface that disc, you know, case swap if needed, and definitely like pull that insert and use that insert on a nicer Fire Emblem CIB. You know what I'm saying? Reseller tactics, but it's almost like, dude, that thing could even be listed solo and somebody would probably buy it for 50 bucks. As retarded as that sounds, 40 bucks easily. Somebody missing it, they need that. But like, this manual's not so great. That's a nice little doozy in there. I don't think it's proper to pair. I'll talk to Eric about that though. It's fucking sweet though. I'll probably post this to YouTube, and I'll write in the description what he paid. Ask him. Maybe even take a screenshot of his eBay order and use that as like the YouTube thumbnail or something as proof. That's pretty cool. That's how it's done, Pete Door. You're already way too late if you're searching. Even if you're refreshing like a madman, refreshing once per second on some search, you know. Nintendo minus Amiibo minus this minus that. That's my sniping search. Refresh, refresh, refresh. That's what Devin and I used to do back when we were teenagers. We used to call it refreshing buy it nows. That's how we'd get our deals. I would also search for misspelled auctions and shit like that, but way more efficient than hunting Goodwills and pawn shops and stuff. Just sit back on eBay and snag. But things have changed. Pete Door's technique is ancient, outdated, inferior. Never gonna hit these kinds of lots. So pretty cool. Good job, Eric. Congrats.